Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Learn with San, daily dose of knowledge. Let us learn a new concept on the title of human resources. First, what is human resource? It is the division of business that is charged with finding, screening, recruiting, training job applicants and administrating employee benefit programs. Say goodbye to the outdated HR practices and alert to the digital revolution. In this article, we will explore the exciting world of digital HR, from understanding what it is to discovering its many benefits and viewing examples. Get ready to dive into the future. Here I have displayed human capital components. First, what is human capital? It consists of knowledge, skill, and abilities of the people employed in an organization, which also includes their work experience, personality of the employees, their health, education, their hard skills and soft skills, loyalty towards the company, their training and developmental programs, their emotional intelligence, and creativity. So, these all components combine together to make the human capital very effectively. Let's go with the detailed explanation on HCM. HCM is the practice that organization uses to attract, recruit, train, develop and retain the best employees to achieve the short-term and long-term objectives of a company. So this systems allows the companies to invest in their employees to allow them to contribute at the highest level of achievement for the business goals. HCM views employees as a valuable resources and understand the importance of investing in them and help their full potential. And next we move on to the measurement data, how to measure this HCM data. And this was measured by some of the datas: basic workforce data, people developmental and performance data, perceptual data, performance data. First, what is basic workforce data? Their demographical data. We can collect that by number by job, category, sex, race, age, disability, working arrangements, absence and sickness, turnover and pay. And performance data can be collected through their learning and developmental programs, performance management, potential assessment, skills and qualification. And then perceptual data can be collected through their attitude and opinion surveys, focus groups, exit interviews. Finally, their performance can be measured through their financial, operational and customer experience. Next is role of HCM. What is the role of HCM? First, strategically aligning the employees. Second, they acquiring their talented people's only awarded with the good benefits. Third thing, employee developmental training, which is very much important for the growth of the employee. Next, performance management and employee engagement. As employee engagement shows how much the employee is more dedicated and more concerned about their job. And succession planning, compensational benefits is very much needed for an employee to motivate themselves or to engage themselves in their job. Data analytics, change management, knowledge management, employee relationship with one another. There should be no conflicts arise between them. And the usage of the technology and tools, compliance, diversity, onboarding and integrations. These are the roles of the HCM. And next we move on to how to choose this system. First, formulate a checklist. Then, build an action plan. Identify your shareholders. Get familiar with this approval process. And then get shareholder buy-in. Here I displayed the main keywords which is included in this HCM. As I've already discussed about the organizations, capital management, recruitment, training, human development, resources, organization, trend, function, individuals. So these are the main keywords which involved in this HCM. And next we move on to the virtual employee engagement. Actually, this is a one fresh concept, and actually this will be more interactive concept also. Virtual employee engagement means this is an idea enables the company to engage their work from home or remote employees. We can easily get through this concept. Due to the COVID pandemic, many of them were faced with this work from home job. So this remote workers and organization connecting activity, this is known as a virtual employee engagement. Here are some of the ways of virtual employee engagement. Boost remote and hybrid employee model. First, there should be a frequent motivations by daily appreciating the peer-to-peer employees through spot awards or virtual celebration, celebrating their milestones, celebrating their birthday with a crowd-sourced wishes and reward points. This can motivate those type of employees. And digital recognitions, reinforcing their great performance and display of the values with the social recognition. Finally, providing them the digital rewards. These will improve the virtual employee engagement. And here I have displayed some of the activities which is mainly involved in this virtual employee engagement. I have displayed some of the 17 team building activities. Let us go through that. Virtual offsite, virtual escape room, truth and lie. We have played this game from our childhood, right? Truth and lie game, hobby groups, sharing your bucket list. This makes employees to engage one another and interact and more connected with one another. And virtual treasure and Pictionary, virtual dance off, music off, give war, what's the answer, virtual celebration, guided meditations, virtual escape room. So these are the various activities which makes this virtual employees to engage in their activities. And here are the tips to achieve this virtual employee engagement growth. First, there should be a regular communication between the employees. Second, there should be providing the feedback and recognition properly, encouraging their collaboration, setting the clear goals and expectations, fosters a positive work culture for them, providing the proper training and developmental opportunities. And next we move on to the human resource. What is human resource? Human resource can be defined as a function, it can be a department, it can be a workforce. Steps involved in this HCM process. First thing, attracting the talented people. Second, recruiting the right person for the right job. And onboarding. Employee training and developmental programs for enhancing their performance. Finally, after all these have been done, we have to appraise the performance, how they have worked, what are the remuneration we have to give to them. So these are the steps involved in the HCM process. And here I have displayed the trends in HCM. Taking off with the cloud first, cognitive computing, robotics analysis, integrating with the human social media, evolved learning solutions. So these are the trends emerging nowadays. And next we move on to the HCM software. Actually, this is in the trend, the softwares like Oracle, SAP, Bamboo HR. So these are the recent trendy softwares which is involved in this multiple HR system that uses mobile and cloud-based technologies to process the data, run their reports, and create a smooth user end experience. And next we move on to the Oracle Cloud. This is actually a popular HR software which was released in 2011 by the Oracle Corporation. This is an all-in-one platform which cover all the aspects of the HR management, global HR, recruitment, talent management, payroll and benefit administration and so on. This combines the people, process and technology and also. And here I've displayed the differentiation between the HCM and HRM. HCM is people management. The main goal is people management. Here it is also people management goal. Here it is analytical approach. There it is traditional approach. If we optimize the talent and skill, here it is a positive environment which provides this job satisfaction. And green HR. Green HR is evolving, trending HR practices. This is a field of HR focused on expanding its role to support the organization, the pursuit of this sustainability. These HRM policies are used to stimulate and support the sustainable use of resources and preserve the natural environment. And here I displayed the problems. There are insufficient of resources, brain drain, serious inefficiency, high growth of population, weak science and technology, several imbalances, inadequate on-the-job training and off-the-job training, high regional and gender inequality, long durations. Finally, we comes to the end. Here I have displayed the process. The humanities must be prepared and developed, managed. Finally, it was improved. So this is all about the human capital management overview. I hope this video will be very useful and helpful to you. Thank you all. Do follow, like and share this video to your friends. See you in next video. Tata, bye bye.